Going behind the scenes to Excel's Backstage view. At the top of the Excel 2016 program window, immediately below the Excel program button and the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar, you find the File menu button, the green one with File in white letters to the immediate left of the Home tab. When you click the File menu button, the Excel Backstage view appears. The screen in this view contains a menu of file-related options running down a column on the left side and, depending upon which option is selected, some panels containing both at-a-glance information and further command options. At first glance, the File menu button may appear to you like a ribbon tab, especially in light of its rectangular shape and location immediately left of the ribbon's initial Home tab. Keep in mind, however, that this important file control is technically a command button that, when clicked, leads directly to a totally new, non-worksheet screen with the Backstage view. This screen has its own menu options but contains no ribbon command buttons whatsoever. After you click the File menu button to switch to the Backstage view, you can then select the Back button, with the left pointing arrow, that appears above the Info menu item to return to the normal worksheet view, or you can simply press the ESC key. Getting the lowdown on the Info screen. When you choose File Info at the top of File menu in the Backstage view, an info screen similar to the one shown in this figure. On the left side of this info screen, you find the following 4 command buttons. Protect Workbook to encrypt the Excel workbook file with a password, protect its contents, or verify the contents of the file with a digital signature. Inspect Workbook to inspect the document for hidden metadata, data about the file, and check the file's accessibility for folks with disabilities and compatibility with earlier versions of Excel. Manage Workbook to recover or delete draft versions saved with Excel's Auto Recover feature. Browser view options to control what parts of the Excel workbook can be viewed and edited by users who view it online on the web. On the right side of the info screen, you see a list of various and sundry bits of information about the file. Properties lists the size of the file as well as any title, tags, and categories, to help identify the file when doing a search for the workbook assigned to it. To edit or add to the title, tags, or categories properties, click the appropriate text box and begin typing. To add or change additional file properties, including the company, comments, and status properties, click the Properties drop-down button and then select Show Document Panel or Advanced Properties from its drop-down menu. Select Show Document Panel to open the document panel in the regular worksheet window, where you can edit properties such as author, title, subject, and keywords, and to add comments. Select the Advanced Properties option to open the Workbook's Properties dialog box, with its General, Summary, Statistics, Contents, and Custom tabs, to change and review a ton of file properties. Related Dates lists the date the file was last modified, created, and printed. Related People lists the name of the workbook's author as well as the name of the person who last modified the file. To add an author to the workbook file, click the Add an Author link that appears beneath the name of the current author. If the workbook file is new and you've never saved it on disk, the words "Not saved yet" appear after "Last modified by." The Open File Location checkbox appears under the Related Documents heading. Select it to open the folder containing the current workbook file, where you can find associated workbook files to work with. The Show All Properties link, when clicked, expands the list of properties to include text fields for comments, template, status, categories, subject, hyperlink base, and company that you can edit. Sizing up other file menu options. Immediately below the Info option at the very top of the File menu, you find the commands you commonly need for working with Excel workbook files, such as creating new workbook files as well as opening, saving, and closing files. The new command immediately below Info displays a new screen, which, just like the Excel Start screen, displays a thumbnail list of all the available spreadsheet templates. Beneath the Save As command you find the Print option that, when selected, displays a print screen. This screen contains the document's current print settings, that you can modify, on the left side, in a preview area that shows you the pages of the printed worksheet report. Below the Print command you find the Share option, which displays a list of commands for sharing your workbook files online. Beneath this, you find an export option used to open the export screen, where you find options for converting your workbooks to other file types as well as controlling the browsing options when the workbook is viewed online in a web browser. The new Publish option enables you to save your Excel workbooks to a folder on your OneDrive for Business account and then publish it to Microsoft's Power BI, Business Information, standalone application that enables you to create visual dashboards that highlight and help explain the story behind the worksheet data. Checking user and product information on the account screen. Below the Close option that is used to close a workbook file, hopefully, after saving all your edits, on the File menu, you find the Account option. You can use this option to review account-related information on the Backstage account screen. When displayed, the account screen gives you both user and product information. On the left side of the account screen, your user information appears, including all the online services to which you are currently connected. These services include social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, as well as the more corporate services such as your OneDrive, SharePoint team site, and Office 365 account.